We are getting into the caffeine scene this morning. Our Vince Girasoli has put on his coffee cap to get secrets from the coffee world.
He and Mobile 2 are live on the near west side with a look behind the scenes at Intelligentsia Coffee this morning. Hello, Vince.
I'm going to turn the tables on you now, Susan, because I took the coffee cap off. All right, so farmers will send their beans to be tasted here to Intelligentsia Coffees. The beans are lightly roasted, and then at this coffee table, they will eventually be ground up. And this is where the coffee buyers do something pretty special. Jay Cunningham is one of the coffee buyers here. What is it you do when the coffees are ground up?
We give it a good sniff. That's the first step of the cupping.
So I'm going to stick my nose in here and just sniff, right?
Yep.
And what am I smelling for?
We're looking for floral flavors, chocolate flavors, fruit, spice, nut, if there's any
You must have a good sniffer if you can smell all that, because all I'm smelling is coffee.
Sure, yeah. I mean, we practice. It's definitely a learned skill. You sort of learn how to identify these.
And then you write down exactly what aromas you detected, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, and then it's done this way because there's a different person at each station, and they get everyone's opinion, correct?
Yeah, we have a team of buyers that all contribute.
And so they sit here.
Part in this
okay,
process.
so then after you go through the sniffing process, look at I love this table. I want this Lazy Susan for back at my house. So then you go, we pour hot water in here.
Right, we give it some hot water, give it about 4 minutes to steep. This crust forms.
So
and
we
then
do this.
break the
So
crust.
look at the crust that's on here. Look what he does with the crust with that spoon. Okay, go ahead. He puts his nose in it. And now what are you smelling for this time?
Well, that's called the wet aroma, and what happens is all the volatile aromatics of the coffee are trapped underneath that crust.
Now keep that in mind, volatile aromatics, but that's what helps bring you great tasting gourmet coffee. And then the next part of the process would be?
Then we skim off the grounds on top. Like
and then you sip it. Here's what I like. They sip it like this, right?
No, we actually use a spoon. You can't be crass like that. You gotta.
Right, I gotta hurry this up. You sip it like this, and then you spit it out, right? I spit it in these cups afterwards. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get to be very rude, and we slurp it.
But that's how they choose their coffees. So we've got more coming your way from Intelligentsia Coffee, which is expanding nationwide this year, and you're going to see why.
Thank you, Vince.